Very good gameplay. A little, just you know it, the jump. Yeah, and you're like, oh, the ball guy's one shot. I'm so excited. Yep. Nah, you're up there. You could have gotten down, and you're just going. Look at you. You're just look at you go. So yeah, let me load up your game. You're so focused on trying to do something. Not all plays can be perfect or whatever metaphor we want to use to describe how we play the game of Halo. But what I'm trying to say is there are times to die. There are times to push forward, get your trade, have good things happen on the map. But it's if you played more so with the idea, and we'll talk about it more.
Yeah.
With the idea of living, then we'll be able to, like, the game will just kind of play itself out. That's my favorite terminology to use. You live and the game plays itself for you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like I'm fighting the urge to constantly be moving.
Yeah. Oh, tight game. Oh, tied overtime. Wow, I've never seen. Have I seen that in this game? I don't think I have.
I've never seen it.
And then you win. Nice. All right. Yeah, it felt like you were having a lot of trouble in this game doing something. You were taking battles because it was time to take a battle. More so than it felt like you were preparing to take the battle and then doing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Probably not. You're not really telling yourself there's going to be a fight here that I'm going to have to take. You turn a lot of corners and you're like, I still don't know where the enemy's gonna be. They could be to the left, there, right? Like oddball and live fire. You can see this, yeah?
Yeah.
There's generally 2 to 3 holds in the game. There's a tower hold, there's a bunker hold, and there's also a green hold. In this game, there's really the main 2 are tower and bunker. Mostly tower, I would say, right? Generally, the way I would describe the game played, let's say the ball is at tower, the 2 teams have like a line kind of drawn through the middle of the map of where they can be, and where they can't be. So the further away from the line you are, the less in danger you are. And this is for general tower holds where a team doesn't have a setup. Mm-hmm. I would say for the most part in this game, like no team was set up like this. It was mostly like something like this, where they had like maybe 2 guys at tower and 2 guys coming off spawn trying to get there. And then these 4 players were around this area. So there's like a bunch of different. Oddball is such a hard game type to talk about because there's so many different ideas that come into the game. But I would say that the biggest ones to talk about are like your safe areas and what makes a safe area. Like when is it time to leave the safe areas to go do your thing? And I would say it's all about preparation. You want to prepare for the next fight you're going to take. You want to get to a good position that you're going to get to without dying. Wait for your teammates to get into their good positions, and then once everything happens, the game plays itself from there. The main point that I have to talk about in this is that there's this huge line, and the easiest way to stay away from the line is to have your back to a wall.
Makes sense.
So like generally like this whole area is the safe area for red, and as you get closer to the line, it becomes less safe. And so like as 3's holding the ball probably, or maybe 4's holding the ball somewhere around here, so these guys aren't safe, but they don't really get that luxury of being safe. Mm-hmm. And so like as these guys are coming off spawn and as they're moving out, the closer they are to the wall, the less they're going up this way or bottom mid, like if people run through bottom mid or something, or if they're running through top mid even, the further away, the closer they are to the wall, the more obvious the game plays. So as this guy, the first guy goes out to overshield or camo and looks this direction while the rest of the team gets set up and doing whatever they're doing, the game kind of plays itself out. So I hope this helps a little bit, and then we'll go over in-game more specific examples so you can actually see it happening in real time. Boom. All fine. Your grenades could be better here. I'm not gonna, like, it's the first fight of the game. I'm not gonna be too harsh on this one.
Yeah,
the second grenade should be bounced rather than thrown at, because if you throw it at them, they don't really get to, or they get to decide where they're going to be before the grenade blows up. when you bounce it, the grenade explodes at like the right timing for you that they don't get to move.
Yeah, I did try and bounce it early.
So here it is. Here it is. Like this is the first situation, and this is fine because overshield's up and you're running towards overshield. But this is still like a situation that you're gonna be like, are they top middle or are they overshield? And it's a big question mark. And like I'm not saying that your play is wrong. Just know that there's a line there, and you're going to like this is where you start getting afraid. So you're like, are they top mid? Are they over here?
Yeah.
And even this whole time, you're like not sure if they're coming through top mid on you. There's not really a perfect thing for me to tell you to do whether you were wrong or right in this situation. It's all about how you prepare for it. All right, so you get a kill. Let's see, they're racking up ball time. Yeah, ball guys jumping top tower, and this is fantastic. This is solid. This is very solid. This is very good gameplay. Very good gameplay. A little just you know it. The jump. The jump. You gotta keep your feet on the ground. Other than that, like this is really solid. All right, so here is more of a setup situation. They have like 3 guys nest tower and tower boxes, I guess. So the line is more so towards the middle of the map. And so as you get closer to the middle, you have to start asking yourself the question like, I'm not gonna be safe here, but is it time to push? Yeah, and you're like, oh, the ball guys one shot. I'm so excited. Yep, and you're so excited. Oh god.
Oh man, I was.
When you step out to shoot the ball guy, like look how far out you were.
Yep.
When it kind of wasn't necessary, and then you took so much damage that you're like, oh, it's a 2v2 and I'm ready to take it. I'm with my buddy. We're common together. We say we want to take it, but you were already down like so much damage before it even started.
Yeah.
That you just end up losing it. You have to back up, and the third guy ends up killing you. And you're like, teammate, why were you watching that spot?
Yeah. I was calling out Ogre 2 big time.
You idiot. And then here, 5 seconds left. Who cares what happens?
Yeah, over it at that point.
Yep. Interesting. What the hell is that?
It's me, man.
You're like, all right, bet I got away. All right, I'm gonna check. Okay, you know, fine. Sure, there's 2 people. Maybe I'm dead. Maybe I'm not. But I'm going to fall backwards and down, right? Nah, you're up there. You could have gotten down, and you're just going. Oh.
I was going for the height.
All right, you guys do get the ball away, and now here. All right, you can't die here. Nothing. No situation can you die. You die here. Forward. It's still a terrible push. But like it works. It kind of works out because you 4 guy. Like you're like you can show that you're really good at the game. That you're really good at shooting and fighting and all these things. Which I wouldn't say you're really good at yet, but you are solid. You're better than your current rank at fighting, I would say. But you're not preparing for these battles the way that you probably could be. That would instantly get you up like the next rank. So, oh my god, hold on a second. What is this? Your back's to a wall and you're like, look how confident you are. You're like, this is where my enemies are gonna be. You know, in a couple of seconds that might change, but for right now, like they're there. And then now you're like, oh, in a couple of seconds, now you're feeling it like, okay, they can come from a different angle. Let's cut off all the angles. But you know which angle they're not gonna come from? This one. This angle. They're not gonna come from that angle. And so here you get to keep your reticle, you get to keep your piece of cover, and this is all so nice. And sure, we can talk about a needler, whatever, everything's fine.
I had it out at the time.
Yeah, it's all fine. And now that everyone's dead, you scavenge the weapons, scavenge the repulsor, and now it's time to go run at the objective. But you did this really slow, so I will point this out on you. So here, there's basically 3 dead. I think there's 3 dead, and you can scavenge these weapons and get schmoovin'. But you're just like big chillin' for the most part, and trying to like, look at you, it's just, look at you go. That we can say fine, sure. Like, what the fuck is that guy doing there? The ball's on the other side of the map.
Yeah, I think I was feeling the pressure to make a difference at this point with my stats.
Oh, not the stats.
Not the stats, yeah.
So this one is my favorite. I go into attack maps all the time. I'm not going to take my time to go into attack maps here. But what do I do? All right. This is all right. So as a starting strat, I don't mind. However, like in games, normally if you have tower control, like if you guys are like tower nest green, this has got to be the worst place to ever go and ever take a fight like this side of the map. It always feels really good. Like it feels like you're like, oh, I'm gonna turn a corner and catch a guy off guard. Maybe there's two of them and I can do a lot of damage. And that's exactly what happens here. You're like, ooh, turn the corner. Ooh, two people and I'm team fighting and everything's good. But then when you decide to back up, you're like, wait a second, I don't feel safe anymore.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And then I'm dead. Very nice, good positioning, good timing on the push. You set up basically like your own imaginary line right there. That's what I keep focusing on. Like I love the idea of theory and love trying to create my own theory and helping people understand it. But at the same time, I recognize how silly it sounds. Just putting a line through the middle. Don't get near the line.
No, it's not silly. I mean, theory exists in every practice.
Yeah. Oh no, not the toss the ball off to a teammate strategy. I know that this sucks. You're like so casually like walking the ball across and you're like, I'm never gonna die here. And you get shot. It's like, okay, that's a little worrying. Oh god, a grenade. Oh god, more damage. What's happening? I'm dead. I'm dead. And your teammates are like, he's dead. I don't mind if you have that death once a game, but it's happened like 3 or 4 times this game where you're like, how did I die there? Whole team's in bunker. Whole team dies. I can't believe that. Hold on a second. So you go for overshield. They grab ball. They probably don't know how overtime works, and they're trying to get that last second. And then he's like, wait a second, there's a full minute of overtime?
Initially, I think I thought the same thing too. I was like, oh crap, we got 3 seconds left. We just lost. But then that guy kills him.
Everyone just dies. I can't believe it. Then you hold the ball, and that's the rest of the game. I hope that's covers everything. You trying to play some Rocket League?
I'm down.
Nice.